Are you able to stay with a guy who the sex is terrible?
I don't think so. Because if I'm teaching you, if I was telling you like, oh, I like this, and you can't, you know what I mean? Like it's good time. Like.
Okay. And how long do you give them to learn?
That depends. Because for example, my ex, I'm not gonna say any names, but he wasn't the best at eating pussy. So I taught him how to like torture me, and then he cheated on me. I guess to go see if it really worked. You know what I mean? So
I'm pregnant.
Are you sure it's mine?
Don't listen, it's yours.
Gotcha, bitch.
What?
Hold on 1 second.
Good morning, world. Hey, yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy, F-R-E, $H Fresh at the Flyboy Way. That's THEFLYBOYWAY. Don't ask why, just check out the channel. And yo, I know y'all hear my voice is crazy, but it's spring break 2023 here in South Beach, Miami. And I was out all last night doing a live from Ocean Drive. And you know who I'm here with today. You've seen this amazingly beautiful woman on my channel multiple times. It's the homie Storm, aka Summer Storm. And we're here for Millennial Dating Interviews, episode 3, Spring Break Edition. So why not, since it's the Spring Break Edition, do it in the jacuzzi on the waterfront. And hopefully you guys seen the intro already.
Beautiful morning.
So, Summer Storm, let them know a little bit about yourself. Let them know your Instagram.
Okay, so
let them know where you're from.
I'm from Georgia. I grew up in Georgia. My Instagram is Stormmm.Orggg. So it's STORMMM.ORGGG. So follow me if you want to.
Hey, and hopefully one day we're going to get her to be a content creator. You're going to see a lot on my channel if you go to my channel. But hopefully one day
we're working on it.
Convince her to be a content creator because she has so many stories. She just went to
Ultra 2023
Ultra Music Festival, right? Right. And the video she got, oh man, she has so much content.
Crazy, great.
And she's going back today and tomorrow too. So look, hopefully we can get her. Maybe this will be the time we get her to start her show, and you guys can follow her, and I'll be able to tag her YouTube sometime in the future.
Look.
But let's get to the questions. Again. Millennial Dating.
Here we go.
Spring Break episode number 3.
Third time is the charm.
All right, Summer Storm. So let's start. The first 5 questions are going to be pretty simple, basic questions I ask everybody, and get their answers. The next 5 are going to be a little bit spicy. So if they're too spicy for you, you can just say too spicy. But the goal is to get to the end without saying too hot.
All right.
So y'all ready for these questions?
I'm ready a little bit. I'm nervous.
All right. Okay. Start off light. So, are you single, in a relationship, or is it complicated?
I'm single. Definitely single.
Definitely single. There's nobody claiming you.
No.
That you know of?
No, not that I know of. Shit, I don't know. I ain't claiming nobody, so I'm single as far as I know.
Okay. All right. Okay, number 2. When it comes to a man approaching you for a date, does it have to be in person, or are you okay with meeting people online via maybe Instagram Messenger or dating apps, Tinder, OkCupid?
Okay, so I've done like Instagram and stuff like that, so I think, but it just depends on like your approach. You know what I mean? It can be like, when I'm gonna see you, you know what I mean? I don't know, when you plan a date, like, you know what I mean?
How would somebody that met you online, how would you want somebody who is meeting you for the first time online to approach you with their interests?
Online, so there's like a DM.
Right, like a DM. Or
I'm not sure, like I'm like a simple hey. I mean, hey, like what's up or whatever. I don't know how to answer.
Is that easy? Like if I say hey,
no,
if somebody says
so
just
if
hey.
somebody says hey, like what's up or what's so beautiful, like I don't know. It's fine. I'll probably like the message or whatever the fuck. I don't know.
Oh, so what's about? Do you go through their Instagram and see what they like, or do you just respond right away?
Probably. I'll check the Instagram, especially if we have mutuals, just to make sure, like, I don't know, sometimes.
Okay, so on the other end of that, if you're meeting somebody in person, how would you want somebody to approach you?
So if this person, like, say we met in the store or something.
You're at Ultra Music Festival and you meet them.
Okay. So
How do they suave in and I guess get to know Summer Storm?
I don't know. Like say that I look nice or something like that. I don't know. Like get my attention that way. Like, oh, I like this and your tattoos or something like that. Like start a good conversation like that.
Okay. Hey, listen, fellas. All right. So, question number 3.
Okay.
What are some of the things a man can do to completely turn you off?
Oh gosh. So I like sex, you know what I mean? Sex is great, but like sometimes when it's the first thing that's mentioned, sometimes it turns me off because I just feel like why can't we just let it happen? You know what I mean?
Why can't it be natural?
Right. Like okay, we're already here, we got this far. Obviously we're attracted to one another, but like sometimes like talking immediately over sex is like a turn off for me because it's like damn, like you don't even know like my favorite food, like no you wanna know something, you know, I don't know. I realized that a lot. Like if a man like hits me up like, hey, like your ass looks great, like damn, like I don't know. You know what I mean? Like,
So you don't want them to have a lot of sexual connotations when you first meet them, like sexual
like,
indoors. Oh my, your butt is big, your breast is nice.
Right.
Oh,
Exactly.
stand up so they can actually see real quick. A little bit. Probably should I stand on this thing real quick, up here. This thing right here. Yeah. All right, so I can come back down. I want to keep this PG rated. Come back over. Let's keep this PG rated. All right. So on the other end of that,
Okay.
what are some things that a man can do to completely turn you on?
Okay, so when they take like some kind of charge, like I went on a date before and the guy, I was like, listen, I don't have this, like I wasn't prepared to go out on a Tuesday. He was like, well, what do you need? And I was like, well, I don't need anything, but like maybe like a car or something to get to you. He's like, okay, like cool, like I got it. And he's like, oh shit, like okay, you made that move, you want to see me?
Like sent you an Uber or came to pick you up?
Yeah, right, like initiated something. Like, oh, like, what do you like to eat? Like I'm pescatarian, so I eat a lot of fish. So, oh, what do you like to eat? Oh, I'm pescatarian. Okay, I got this nice restaurant where you can get a lobster. Like I like when they take some kind of like initiative.
Initiative? That's awesome. Okay.
I don't like making all the decisions. You know what I mean? And
You like, so you like when the man is in charge and does what he.
right.
Okay.
Right.
Hey,
Yeah.
feminine traits. That's what you know what I mean. All right. Let's see. Question number 4. Where is it acceptable for a man to take you on the first date, and how much money should a man expect to spend?
Say I'm a cheap date. Like listen, I'm here for the vibes. We could be in the car eating fucking McDonald's at 3 a.m. and that's fine with me. Like
Say it loud for the people in the back. They can't really
I
hear you.
said that I'm a cheap date sometimes. Like, you know, like we could be chilling, like, hey, what are you doing? You awake? Let's go to McDonald's and get ice cream. Just cause like that's a date. Like you smoking, that's a date. So sometimes it literally costs nothing. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it costs like $5. But I'm not saying like I'm a $5 hole or anything like that. But you know, like I do like nice things, but it doesn't have to be like I'm not saying like, oh, you gotta take me here, like you gotta take me there. Like, you don't have to do anything. Like you can do it, but you don't have to.
Okay, so how much should he expect to date? I don't expect like 0 to
What do you
50,
mean?
50 to 100.
What do you mean?
How much money should he expect to have to spend on a date? From 0 to 50 or 50 to 100?
I mean, it depends on the date, like, because not all dates are just eating at a restaurant or whatever.
Right.
Like, I don't like eating all the time. Like, I want to go on the boat. Like, let's go on the
Yes.
beach. Like, you know what I mean? So I don't know. Like, it really depends. We can grab tacos, and it could be $6. You know, like, and I'm chilling. Like, we chilling on the beach. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's whatever. I don't really have like many expectations when it comes to like you spending your money, like the man spending.
Okay, hey, fellas. All right, so this is going to be the last question of the easy question, or the not spicy questions, and then we're going to get into the spicy questions, okay? Okay, so question number 5 is, how long do you date a man before he meets your friends? How long do you date a man before he meets your family?
Okay,
I know you don't
so
have any children, so.
My friends, they will probably like know first because you know they're my friends. Like I can confide in them. But I never really brought people home to my family because I don't know if it's really gonna last.
Wait,
You know what I mean?
what?
Yeah. So I have brought one person home before.
So you brought him around your friends, but never around your family?
Yes, once one boyfriend that I was dating.
Is there a reason?
Because I don't know, I liked him. Like you know what I mean. I wanted him to know where I came from. I wanted him to see how I am. See how my family is.
Okay, so since you don't How long is it before you tell your family about your friend?
It depends, because I have my aunt, her niece, if she sees this, that's my diary. So she knows everything about me. So I'll tell her like, yo, this nigga, this is going on, like what should I do? And she'll tell me like, date him, or that sounds funny, or where he's from, like, you know what I mean? So I have some people in my family that I can confide in, but like, I'm not gonna tell my dad like, hey, so there's this guy, like, you know what I mean? Like it's
Until you know it's more serious.
Until it's more serious. Yeah.
Okay. Listen, she gave a lot of information there, man, and a lot of stuff sound good. So y'all make sure y'all shoot that DM. DM. All right. So now we're gonna get into the spicy questions.
Okay.
Next 5 questions are gonna be spicy. Oh, it's kind of hot in here, and it's gonna get even hotter on these questions. So if it's too hot, you just say too hot, and we'll ask another question. Okay.
Cool. Right.
All right.
You hear that? This is gonna be crazy.
It's gonna get a little crazy.
All right.
Okay, you ready? All right. Now I need you to come over here, because I need you to look in the camera when
my
you
bad.
answer these questions.
I'm talking to you, so I look at you. My bad.
I need you to look at the camera when you
Okay.
answer these questions. All right, ready?
This is like a lie detector test. Like, yo, let's see.
All right. Yeah, we got time for the heat. I just want to make sure the pool cycle come on. The pool cycle. All right. Question number 6. If you're dating a man and the sex is terrible, do you tell him and help him get better, or do you leave him, and why?
Okay, so it depends on the person. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm dating you, if I'm interested in you, I'm gonna teach you how to pleasure me. You know what I mean? My mom always say like, teach people how to treat you. You know what I mean? And I take that in any ways. If you can't eat my pussy the way I want to, I'm gonna show you how to eat my pussy. I'm gonna show you what makes me, what makes me want to, I don't know.
Okay, I think the gist of the question is though. So you're gonna say you're gonna stay and help you learn better.
If we're dating, you know what I mean? But if
you're dating.
If you're like a
No, if
guy
you're in a
that I'm just
relationship.
fucking with, if I'm in a relationship,
Okay.
and it's going well and everything's good, but you can't. I'll probably teach you. You know what I mean? I'll teach you, okay, like do this or try this. Like you wanna do this?
Okay, and if it never gets better, what happens? Are you able to stay with a guy who the sex is terrible?
I don't think so. Because if I'm teaching you, if I was telling you like, oh, I like this, and you can't, you know what I mean? Like it's a good time. Like.
Okay. And how long do you give them to learn?
That depends. Because, for example, my ex, I'm not gonna say any names, but he wasn't the best at, eating pussy. So I taught him how to like butcher me, and then he cheated on me. I guess to go see if it really worked. You know what I mean? So
I'm sorry.
that's what it was.
Crazy.
I feel like he was, you feel me? He probably had to try it out again to see like, okay, this works. You feel me? So it was crazy.
So you gave him the keys to life. He went and used it. And that's wild. That's wild. All right, let's move on to the next question, y'all, because that is wild. Okay. Number 7.
Okay.
How many dates does a man take you on before you pay for a date?
Well, I always offer, like, you want me to pay tip, like, or whatever. So I do that all the time. Like, hey, like, you want me to pay tip? Like, they'll tell me, like, no, like, I got it or whatever. I've done that a couple times. So, yeah, like, I know you're paying for the meal, but, like, whatever. I'll take it, whatever the hell. Like, so I try to support, even if I'm not.
So chipping in is one thing.
Okay.
But what the question is how many dates does a man have to take you out before you pay for a date?
I don't know. Because I never, like, paid for a date with a guy, honestly. Because, I don't know, they always wanted to take me out, So it's like, why do I have to, like, come out of my pocket because you wanted to go out? You wanted to take me here, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like, like, I was chilling. I was in the house, chilling, eating snacks in the bed, and you said come outside, so I came outside. I have to pay.
Okay. Well, this is going to be a real quick bubble introduction because, as you can see, the bubbles stop fizzing. So, Summer Storm, you want to go turn on the bubbles for everybody? Listen, these questions are tough, man. It's tough. I know a lot of people, a lot of ladies that want to come and do this millennial dating thing. They say, "Oh, I can answer those questions so easily." But once you're in the gist of things, it changes. It just changes. Trust it changes. All right, we're back. The bubbles are back on. We're back on and rocking. That was just question number 7, and we're gonna move back
We got 2
to
more.
the questions. We have 3 more questions.
Oh God.
Come over here so they can see you. Come over here so they can see you.
Shit. Okay.
All right. So question number 8. Are you open to? And it's a 2-part question.
Okay.
Are you open to dating a woman?
No, I don't like women. I established that. Like I tried it. Like you know, I just don't. It's not my thing. It's not my niche. I just get it. I can't.
Okay.
Nothing out there. Like nothing. I just can't.
Ladies, try. Okay. So if your boyfriend of at least 2 years says he's ready to get married, but before he jumps the broom, he wants to have experienced his first threesome. Now, do you give it to him or risk never getting married?
Probably risk it because like you're not.
If
Gonna
everything else is right.
Yeah, you're not gonna make me uncomfortable to satisfy you. You know what I mean? Like I
Fair.
can't, you know, I can't do it. Like I just can't.
That's
Something that I don't want to do. Like I'm not gonna do it. Like if I don't like ketchup on my burgers, like why would I get ketchup on my burgers? It's very simple. Like
That's a very good a good way of explaining it, because most people don't think of it as you're not going to force me to do something I'm uncomfortable with.
Right.
So that's a good answer. That's a very good answer. A very good explanation. Not good or bad, it's not, but an explanation is very good. Okay, we got 2 more questions. Okay, and here we go. All right. Does fellatio come standard in a relationship, or is it earned? That's the first part. Does
Okay.
fellatio, does giving a man oral pleasure come standard, like it comes just because we're in a relationship, or is it earned at a point?
So I wouldn't say it's earned. It shouldn't be earned. You know what I mean? Especially if your man's like the provider or whatever. Like I feel like you know you should pleasure him. You know what I mean? Like there's sometimes that I'm on my period and I can't have sex. I don't like period sex. Not that I can't. But I'll still pleasure him because, you know, whatever, he's my man, like he's working, whatever, cool. I feel like I can still, you know, help out in some kind of way. I feel like it's just to be that way. But I don't just give head to people that's just not, you know, like that. I tell people like, nah, I'm not giving you head. Like, I just met you, like we having a one night stand, like no head, you feel me? But like if you're my man, like I didn't like giving head for the longest time, but when I was in my relationship, I just gave it to him because I knew he liked it, you know what I mean? So. And it made me like it too, honestly, because it's like me, I was pleasuring him and he was happy and I would get, you know, more, like not even gifts or anything like that. It was just like, oh, like, I don't know, like you okay? Like, I don't know, like it's just stupid shit.
Okay, so would you take advice from a guy if he wanted head a certain way, or he thought you wasn't good?
It depends on the certain way, because there was one time I was having relations with someone and had porn in the background and he's like, do it like that, and I'm like, that bitch is wild, and like I don't know if I could do that. Like she had spit everywhere and all this shit. I'm like, listen, we just smoked, like I'm cotton mouth, like you want me to do that? Like, and sometimes it's like, yeah, I'll take it like if you're like, hey, like put your hand or something, but like to try to make me imitate something that
somebody else is doing.
I can't.
Yeah, some of these videos on these sites, boy. Yo, hey, man, hey, Russ. Yo, listen. Okay, the second part of that question is spit or swallow.
I spit. I can't. I'm a quitter. Like it's just I can't take this. Like,
Spitters are quitters.
I quit. Like that's it.
Is there a reason? Like,
I just don't like the taste of it. I don't care if you drink water. I dated a vegan for 2 years and it tastes the same.
it's actually fruit. You gotta eat fruit.
No, I don't fucking. Nope.
Okay.
You better be got it in my mouth, let alone to swallow. Goddamn. Holy shit.
Oh, okay. Well, let's ask another question. She can't answer that question. Would you prefer a facial or a swallow?
I prefer a facial, honestly.
Or facial or spit? Or facial rather than in the mouth?
I could do a facial because I could clean it out. I don't have to taste it. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know.
Listen. A lot of people.
I don't have to taste it. I can't stand the taste of it.
They undercutting the value of a facial, or a woman taking the facial, right?
But it depends. Like if we're like having a quickie in the car, like don't under my face or something, not on my back, so we can wipe it off and continue going to the date. Like you know what I mean. But if we're in the house or something, like I don't know, like maybe.
Okay.
Not taking a shower yet, but chilling. Like you know what I mean. Like it depends.
Look, she made it to the final question. The final question. And man, this has been an amazing millennial dating from the single man perspective. I'll tell you, the crazy thing is, of all the ones I've had so far, you're the only female who said it's standard to give fellatio in a relationship.
Yeah, because like if you're getting everything that you want and he's working out there and you ask for some head, I mean, like why not? You know what I mean? Just happened, I guess.
Ain't nobody complaining. I'm just pointing stuff out.
Right, yeah.
All right. So here we go. Number 10. Okay.
I thought it was 9, but okay.
It's 9, and I usually switch to 10th question, but the 10th question we're gonna let it rock right now. Okay. Ooh, got a couple of them I gotta ask. Let's see.
Gonna get the spiciest one, and I'm gonna clip. Watch.
Let me see. Okay. I guess I ain't both of these questions. Number 10.
Okay.
Have you ever stolen a man from a woman or had sex with another woman's husband or boyfriend?
So.
And why or why not?
I didn't know. So I never purposefully like sat on somebody's face like wanted their man or whatever the hell is that. But like
say it a little bit louder.
I never sat in somebody's face like a friend or a female wanted their man. Like, you know what I mean? I never like put anything grimy like that. But if a man walks up to me and he's like, hey, give me your number, and you know, like,
you're not inquiring whether or not they got a girlfriend or
right,
not.
because that's up to you. You gotta let me know, like, hey, I got a girlfriend, but you know what I mean, and you gotta let me decide if I want to continue, you know, that or.
So basically, it's not your responsibility to do the investigation on whether a guy has a girlfriend
right.
or not.
Because that's you. That's your life. At the end of the day, like, if you're married, you went and did all that wedding shit, and you put vows and shit, like, you fucked up.
So basically, that kind of sounds like you're not going through no phone looking for any kind of information.
No.
None of that. Oh man, that's 10 questions. We're gonna get one question because she answers these so fast. She answers these questions so fast.
Phones. I never really went through phones. Even like with my ex that I didn't like giving a head, like I said earlier, or whatever, and I grew to it. I had my fingerprint in his phone, and I still didn't go through his phone. You know what I mean? Like,
Bruh,
like,
guys out there, I know right now y'all gripping your hearts. I know y'all gripping your hearts because that is so rare. That is so rare.
Yeah,
it's
but
crazy.
also when you go looking for stuff, it's not always like, you know, you're gonna get hurt. You know what I mean? And whatever's in the dark,
you go looking for something, you're gonna find something.
You know what I mean? Exactly. So
even if it's not
if
true.
Right. Even if I had a thought and I just go doing something and I find some other shit, like I'm gonna be pissed off. So let me find out on my own. Like when you see fucking receipts or something, I'll be like, what the fuck is this? Okay, like, but I don't know.
Okay, so the last part of that question is this, and we're gonna end it with this.
Okay.
Would you allow your boyfriend to have other girlfriends if he took care of you 100%?
No, not really. I've shared my man one time. Like I told him, he's like, oh, I was tired. I got off of work late, and he's like, oh, I want to have sex. I'm like this, and I'm tired. Like, you know what I mean? Like I was like, you want your dick sucked? I know you're talking to bitches. Like, go get your dick sucked. You know what I mean? Literally, he didn't like it. He's like, well, if I'm getting my dick sucked from somebody else, then why am I with you? You know what I mean? But we had that conversation. That was a different like situation, but it was like.
Wait, so are you cool with it or you're not cool with it?
I don't want them to be together, but if I can't put out, then I would like you to be satisfied. So if I don't put out, I feel like
we got to go a little bit more into the way. So let me ask you a question. So you're okay with your man sleeping with other women if you're not available to do it?
Right.
How does that work?
What do you mean? So like if I don't know, if I'm like out of town and you're horny and I can't be there, like go, you know, do you, like, you know what I mean? But respect me at the end of the day. You want your dick sucked, like, I don't know, go get it.
And you have no problem with that. But they have to tell you.
As long as I know, yeah, as long as I know.
And it can't be nobody you know.
Right, exactly. Can't be anybody I know, but.
Okay, so you're more open for like an open relationship.
Yeah, I guess that you want to put a term to it. Yes.
I'm just trying to figure out because you say you didn't want your. Okay, so I get it. Okay. So let me see if I understand this.
Okay.
So it can't be a serious
right,
relationship with whoever he had sex with. It has to just be a wham bam, thank you, man.
Right.
Perfect understanding. Listen, we appreciate you, Summer Storm, for having answering these 10 questions and joining us for Millennial
questions. They were like 13 questions,
13.
y'all.
You know, we gave a little attitude because she had some great on this spring break edition.
Okay.
But if there's anything else you want to let them know before we end this live,
No, not really. I mean, I had a good time answering these questions. They did get a little spicy, but it was fine. It wasn't.
She made it to the end.
Yeah, it was a little spicy, but nothing too crazy. Valid points, like, you know.
Okay.
Valid questions, like how would you feel? There's real life things. It wasn't like just bullshit. So I enjoy it.
Big facts, big facts. Well, you already know, man. It's your boy FRE, $H Fresh at the Flyboy Way. That's THEFLYBOYWAY. Don't ask why, just check out the channel. And I'll see you on the next video. Peace. Good morning, world.